What was it like coming back to the franchise?
Oh, it was wonderful. It was fantastic to slip back into the waistcoat and bow ties of Professor W to get into the swing of things.
How has your character changed from the previous film?
Well, the Professor is out in the action a bit more than in the other one, and he has more of a say in what actually happens. He's got a bit more authority within the I don't want to say company, but you know what I mean, as opposed to just the following orders which he was in Insurgency.
How is Darklight better than Insurgency, considering Insurgency has been reviewed as one of the best films that we've made?
Yeah, there's a much better balance between the action and the drama in Darklight as opposed to Insurgency, with more like intense stunts, as like you've seen in the trailers. And of course you will see when the film actually comes out. It's just so much more, I don't know how to say it, action is probably the worst way I can say it, than any other movies beforehand.
How did you prepare for the role this time around?
Well, first of all I butter it all up, and then I add some sort of meat, usually beef or ham, and a bit of salad, and just drizzle it over with some mayonnaise.
I like your sandwich idea. That's pretty good, actually.
It's
pretty good.
It's a joke from Only Fools and Horses. I watched... Am I allowed to say James Bond?
Yeah.
I watched quite a bit of like the James Bond sequences with Q, and not so much John Cleese, more the one before, the original James Bonds, with the I can't remember his name now. And
Dermot Lewis.
that's the one. I think he was just absolutely wonderful. Possibly the best gadget giver. That's the job now. I am officially the gadget giver of this franchise of all time.
Favourite part of recording?
Obviously it is a serious, well not quite serious, but fairly serious action-packed spy thriller film series. But of course, as the James Bond sort of esque source material, there are aspects of the comedy which make me chuckle a stupid amount, because that's just how my humour works.
Least favourite part of recording?
Probably scrolling through like page after page of unhighlighted script to find the bits that I was actually in, taking up quite a bit of time. Go to a page and... Does that say... No, that doesn't say Professor. Ah, there we go. Oh no, wait, as you mentioned.
Funniest moment of recording?
Am I allowed to say fucked up?
Yeah.
Probably all the times I fucked up on my lines. Sorry, lines.
Minimal spoiler reviews, obviously, for the viewers. But in what way is the script better in this one than it is for the previous one?
The characters are more of a rounded personality. They feel like actual people. The action is more epic, as I've said before. There are many new characters with just about the same depth and emotion as the others. And of course, now that we know what we're doing with the voices and putting them in, it'll be a much smoother, technically, than Insurgency.
Overall opinion on the plot of this movie?
It's written by a fantastic team of people, most of which I don't know, I don't think. But either way, they have put forth brilliant characters, brilliant plot, brilliant locations. Takes Niko to locations that you wouldn't have thought like possible, being in a video game located in solely one area, and like they puts him all in all sorts of pickles that he has to weave his way out of.
Final question: any plans to come back in the future for this franchise and reprise your role as Professor W?
Sure, I'll come back. Of course, if I'm wanted, that is, and I'm not killed off. That is, as long as I'm getting paid? The usual fee?
Nothing.
Oh. Not even in polos?
I could be in polos. Yeah, polos are good.
Yeah, that's good. Shake on that.
Right, thank you, Harry.